Now, I know some of you may just be starting off in business, just starting off in sales. Some of you are further down the road on this. But I want to take a moment just now to give you your choices, because there are consequences to all choices and there's rewards for all choices. If you're just starting out, what are you going to sell? Let's say we've already decided we want to be on the selling side of that equation. We don't necessarily want to be on the buy side. We want to be on the sell because that generates income to us, correct? Well, you have a couple of choices. The first choice is OPS. OPS, that means other people's stuff. When I started working at Burroughs, I was selling their mini computers, their calculators, their office equipment. Why? Because I didn't have the capital to create my own. I didn't even have an idea of what I even wanted to sell or to offer to anybody, but it was great practice. You know, Robert Kiyosaki and I, at about the same time in our lives, before we even knew each other, made a commitment. And he went to work for Xerox. I went to work for Burroughs. Why? Because they had the best sales training out there, and that we knew that if our goal was to become entrepreneurs and great business leaders, we were going to have to master that skill. So he went to Xerox, I went to Burroughs. In those days, they had the best sales training on the planet. It was very difficult, very rigorous, but we started by doing OPS, selling other people's stuff, and subjecting ourselves to their learning systems, their training systems. That gave us a basis of knowledge so that when we went on our own, we then went to OS, which is our own stuff. I had a little surf shop in Waikiki. I was selling sailboats and I was selling surfboards. He was selling his Velcro nylon wallets. And over the course of time, we then, based on our selling of OPS, were able to start selling our own stuff. But we didn't start off that way. I went into the air freight trucking business, started selling air freight trucking services. The principles and the steps are exactly the same, whether it's OPS or OS. Now, as you get more experience, some of you that are more experienced, the next level of income and the next level of leadership is OPB. That means other people's businesses. In other words, network marketing is a great example of that. You can build a big downline, build a massive team, generate lots of passive income if you now are in the business of selling other people's businesses, franchises, network marketing opportunities. And then finally, the culmination as a great entrepreneur, OB, selling your own businesses, selling franchises, selling opportunities, licensing, getting other people to take your ideas that you've culminated over the years, and then with your selling skills, giving them a selling system to go out and sell those for you as well, which generates a lot of income. Now, I will tell you this, is that a lot of people make sales to be a bad thing. I don't sell, I'm not that kind of person. But you know what? Everyone wants to be around you because you're the rainmaker, you're the dream maker, you're the provider, you're the one that brings in all the income. And you know the rewards of sales? Here's the biggest reward of all. A lot of times, if you're working for somebody else and you're not in sales, your income will determine your lifestyle. That's right, your income will determine your lifestyle. But one of the reasons Robert and I are friends is very early on when we met in the early 1980s, we got into sales because why? Because we wanted our lifestyle to determine our income. That's right. The lifestyle that we wanted to have, the cars, the boats, the houses, the travel, all of that is what we wanted. Therefore, we needed to be able to generate the income to maintain that lifestyle. You think about people like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Larry Ellison, Donald Trump. These are people that never let their income determine their lifestyle. It was the other way around. With the skill of selling, you can create income anytime, any place, from home, from your car, make it on your terms, your hours, your pace. It's your game, your rules. And your rules will create lots of income for you if you understand that sales will determine your income.